Switching to our next topic, frequency distribution. The definition says that a frequency distribution is a comprehensive way to classify raw data of a quantitative variable. It means that a frequency distribution is a way of classifying the data in a table form or a graphical form, and it shows that how many times the number of observation is repeated. Okay, so for example, the marks of 5 students in mathematics are 95, 97, 96, again 95 and 97 again. So here we can say that 2 students have scored 95 marks and 2 students have scored 97 marks and 1 student have scored 96 marks. So 95, 96, 97, we will present it in a table form that 95 is repeated 2 times, 96 is repeated only 1 time and 97 is repeated again 2 times. Okay, so total 5 students. So we can present this data in a table form, and this is the frequency distribution. Okay, here these marks are the variables or the observations, and this number of students is the frequencies for their classes, for their variables. Okay, so let's take another example. For example, a factory produces 500 TV sets in a week and we took a sample of 50 TV sets. The following are the number of defects in those 50 TV sets. Okay, so these are the number of defects found in the 50 TV sets, and we'll present this data in a frequency distribution table by using the tally marks. Okay, first we'll find out the range. Range is denoted by R, and the range is the difference between the highest value and the lowest value of the observation. Here the highest value is 5 and the lowest value is 0. So highest minus lowest gives 5 minus 0 is equal to 5. Okay, now we find this range to decide that what the number of classes should be. Now remember that the number of classes should vary between 6 to 15. It should not be less than 6 and it should not be more than 15. Okay, here the difference is very small, 5, and so we can take the individual units in our observation. The first column is of number of defects, that is our x, because it is a variable. Okay, the second column is of tally marks, and the third column is of number of TV sets, and it is denoted by F because it is the frequency. Okay, now here our number of defects varies between 0 and 5, so we'll write it as 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Okay, here the difference is small, so we can individually write these numbers. Now we'll start using tally marks. First is 0, so we'll put a tally mark in front of 0. Next is 3, so we'll put a tally mark in front of 3. Next is 2, so in front of 2, 1 in front of 1, 0, 5, 2, 3, 0 and 2. Now 3, 0, 0. Now this is 4 tally marks, and the fifth tally mark is put like this, cross line. So it is a bundle of 5. Okay. Next is 1. Next is 0, 2, 3, 4, 1, 0, 4, 5, 2, 1 0 3 2 1 1 0 2 4 2 1 0 again 0 and again 0 1 0 again 1 3 1 0 0 0 0 so 0 0 0 and 0 1 1 again 0 and 2. So now we'll count these tally marks and write it here. Here it is 5 plus 5 10 plus 5 15 plus 3 18. So there are 18 TV sets who have 0 defects in it. Okay. Next is 5 plus 5 10 plus 2 12. 5 plus 4 9. 5 plus 1 6 3 and 2. So total 50. So we present our data in a table of frequency distribution. This whole table is called the frequency distribution. Okay, and here the variable was discrete variable because the number of defects cannot be between 0 and 1 like 0.5 or 0.7 or 2.5. Okay, so here the discrete frequency distribution is made, and the word here, the discrete frequency array will used, not the discrete frequency distribution. The discrete frequency array is used. Okay, now let's take another example. The following are the sales in 1000 rupees of a super mall of 4 weeks. And again we will present this data in a frequency distribution table using the tally marks. Okay, first we'll find out the range. Range is the difference of highest value minus lowest value. Here highest value is 265 and the lowest value is 80. So 265 minus 80 will give 185. Here the value of range is very large, and so we cannot write the observation as individual unit, like starting from 80, then 81, 82, 83 and up to the 265. No, we cannot do this. Okay, so here we'll make classes, and to make the classes, what we'll do, suppose I have number of classes be 8, that I want to make 8 classes here. So what we'll do, we will divide this range divided by number of classes. Number of classes is denoted by K. 185 divided by 8 will give us 23.125. Okay, so this 23.125, we can take this as the class interval or the gap between the class limits. Will not take 23.125, but will take an approximate value of is 25. Okay, now we'll make table of our frequency distribution. The first column is of sales in 1000 rupees. This is our variable, so it is denoted by X. Okay, the next column will be of tally marks, and the next column is of number of days. It is denoted by F because it is the frequency. Now here we see that our class interval should be 25, so we can take classes like 0 to 25, 25 to 50, then 50 to 75, 75 to 100, like this. Okay, but as we see that our lowest value is 80, so the classes 0 to 25 and 25 to 50 and 50 to 75 are of no use here. So we'll directly take the class from starting from 75 to 100. There is a gap between 25 in between these two values, so this is the class interval. Okay, next class is 100 to 125, 125 to 150, 150 to 175, 175 to 200, 200 to 225, 225 to 250, 250 to 265, sorry 275. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, there are 8 classes and we took here the 8 number of classes. So it is verified, okay. Now we'll use telemarks. The first is 228. 228 falls between this. So we'll make a telemark in front of this class. Now 125. Now 125 is repeated here and here also. What it is, I'll show you later in this video, but for now take 125 in the next class, not in the first class. Okay, so 125 is included in this class. I'll make a telemark in front of this. Then 100, again 100 is repeated twice. I'll take 100 in this class, in the second class, not in the first class. Next is 90, 90 here, 115, 115 will be here, 125 again here, 230 here, 220 here, 130 here, 80 here, 95 here, 180, 160, 200, again 200, 128, 120, 85, 185, 140, 265, 230, 135, 127, 100, 145, 150, 210. Okay, now I'll count these telemarks and write the frequency here. There are 4, here also 4, here 5 plus 3, 8, here 2, 2, 4, 3 and 1. And when we'll do the total of it, the number of days will be 28 because it is a date of 4 weeks, so there will be 28 days. Okay, now here the sales are, sales is a type of continuous variable because sales can be anything between 75 to 275. Okay, so this whole distribution is called continuous frequency distribution. Okay, and these are the classes of this variable sales, and these are the class limits because in this class we cannot take the value below 75 or above 100. In this class we cannot take the value below 100 and above 125. So these are the limits which provide us that we must take the values in between these values. Okay, so these are called the class limits. The limit at the left hand side is called the lower class limit, and the limit at the right hand side is called the upper class limit. These are the class limits. Here 100 is the lower class limit and 125 is the upper class limit, and like this 250 is lower class limit and 275 is the upper class limit. Now if I want to find out what is the difference between this class limit, it is called the class interval. I'll make the next column of class interval. Class interval can be found out by upper class limit minus lower class limit. We'll take the difference of these two. 100 minus 75 will give 25. Next 125 minus 100 gives 25. Here all the classes have a class interval of 25, so I'll directly write it as 25, 25, 25 like this. Okay, now if I want to find out what is the middle point between these class limits, then what can I do? I'll add 75 and 100 and we'll divide it by 2 to get out the midpoint of this class. Next column is class midpoint. The formula is lower class limit plus upper class limit divide by 2. Okay, here 100 plus 75 divided by 2, 100 plus 75 divided by 2 will give us 175 divided by 2 is 87.5. Here 100 plus 125 divided by 2 will give 112.5, and like this here 137.5, here 162.5, 187.5, here 212.5, 237.5 and 262.5. So this is the class midpoint, or we can say that this class rounds between 87.5. This class rounds between 112.5, like this. Okay. Here I have made 5 columns of a continuous frequency distribution. Like this.